Good afternoon, y'all. It is Mama Karen checking in today, and I'm in my car, and I thought I would visit with you a little while today. I'm headed to the grocery store, and I thought I'd just give you a quick, hopefully a quick life update. Nothing's quick with me. I think y'all have learned that by now, those of you that watch me. It's Saturday, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Whew. It's bright and sunny here, and it's about 50 degrees. I think we got down to approximately 29, 30, which was the low, after having 60 and 70 degree weather earlier on in the week. You know what they say about Missouri and there are other places. If you don't like the weather today, just wait until tomorrow. Let's see, what's new and exciting in my life? Not much. This is day 3 of no diet sodas. Whew, I'm doing pretty good. The headaches haven't been too bad, but I just am not a water drinker. Not a water drinker. Trying to become a little better at that though. Let's see, let me tell you about my grandkids. That's the excitement. You know, there's not much to tell about my kids. They go to work, you know, they support their families, you know, they have great children, you know, they're good people. I'm happy about all that. But let me tell you a little bit about my grandchildren. I'll start with the oldest. I've got 10, so I'm going to be real quick about it. The oldest one is getting ready to move, and they live in town right now, and they're getting ready to move out in the country. And what's really odd is she is going to be moving right across the road from her brother, and they're 18 months apart, which will be great because their kids all go to the same school, and you know it'll be a good situation. I know that sounds like to some people, but I think it'll be great with them. I'm sorry about to run off the road. I got to pay attention to my driving. Let's see, so that's the first one and the second one. The third one is in April, getting ready to move to Kansas City. He'll be, let me see, will he be 24? I guess he'll be 24 in April. And he's getting ready to move to Kansas City. And he's going to start a new job there, and he's very excited about that. He's living at home with his mom and dad. They're divorced, but he takes turns staying with them, and he works for his dad right now. So he's saving up money so that when he gets up to Kansas City, he can buy the things that he needs. Alright, then the next grandchild is a sophomore at Ole Miss, and we're very proud of her. She has had the fortune of being selected on the Column Society, and that's an elite group, 12 boys and 12 girls, and they serve as juniors and seniors in college, and they're ambassadors for the school basically, and they work with the chancellor, and they basically just promote the school, and it's quite an honor. And you know, out of 20,000 kids, you know, which of course not all 20,000 would have been eligible for the position, it's quite an accomplishment because I think there were 8 people that were picked, 8 girls, and I'm not sure how many applied, but I know that it was quite a large number. So we are just so thrilled about that, and she is excited about that. She called her dad the other day to tell him, and she was already crying, and he thought she'd had another wreck, and so he was all upset about it, and she was saying, "No, Dad, it's happy crying, it's happy crying." So if you're Hannah, if you're watching this, I wasn't making fun of you, sweetheart. I love you. Okay, then my next grandchild is a junior in the high school, and you know, I'm blessed. I'm very blessed because all my children have done very well in school. They've been very successful, you know, but I think I have to attribute that to parents. They had good parents who promoted education. They read with them. They did things with them all the time so that they were exposed to lots of things, and he's doing very, very well. I think at this point in time he is slotted to be the valedictorian of his class. So I'll have 2 grandchildren who have been valedictorians, and I've got, you know, all of them have been very high up in their class. So I really I know it sounds like I'm bragging and boasting, and I am, but I'm very proud of them. They're just doing so great. And then I've got a 6th grade girl, and then from there I skip all the way down to I have a kindergarten grandson, and they're doing well in school, and their mama is a teacher. And then I have she's my daughter-in-law, and then I have great grandchildren, and I've got 2 that are 7 and they're in 1st grade and they're doing great. And then we have the baby who will turn 20 months old to Thursday, and she's been sick about the last week, and we've been giving her allergy medicine and cough medicine. And you know, she's been playing and doing well and not really running a fever, but we ended up taking her to the doctor on Friday just to be on the safe side, and she has bronchitis, so they're treating her for that. So hopefully she'll be on a speedy recovery and be back to her old self, which is, she's a hoot, let me tell you. She keeps my husband and I on our toes, let me tell you. She's into everything. I just can't get over how quickly she's developed. I mean, she's into things. Her language is really, I mean, it's grown by leaps and bounds. You'd just be surprised. I mean, she's using 2-word sentences, you know, not consistently, but she's really starting to, and she knows the usage, you know, of a lot of things around the house, and it's just interesting to watch her. She's amazing. We love her to death. Hubby's doing fine. He's had a cold, and boy, I hate to say it, I hate to complain, because he's a big old baby when he's sick. And he's been sick for about a week too, and had that terrible head cold, and just not been, he's never unpleasant, because that's his personality. He's just not unpleasant. I'm the one that's unpleasant from time to time. I'm the one that's moody from time to time, not him. He's very, very good natured. So we're so, yeah, I'm blessed on that. A lot of people don't have that. But the only thing I can really think of to tell you about him is, in his earlier years, he worked at the airport, and he also was a farmer, and he was of course around heavy machinery, and he's a little hard of hearing. He's had a hearing loss, you know, a significant hearing loss in one ear. And boy, that is our biggest issue, and that is the one thing that we kind of quarrel about from time to time, because I'll tell him some story, and I think I'm talking plenty loud, and he'll say, huh? And oh, I know it's not his fault, and he doesn't do it on purpose, and he'll tell me, I'm not doing it on purpose. But, you know, he doesn't really want to wear a hearing aid. I don't know that it's vanity, he just doesn't want to really mess with it. Plus, he did go and have his hearing checked, and until I get him on board with that, I guess we'll just be doing the screaming thing. And I tell you, that gets very old, very quick. And as far as me, I'm trying to do the healthier thing. I kind of, for a couple weeks there, I didn't seem to care too much. I didn't take care of myself. I didn't do the things that I know to do. So I'm trying to get back on track. This is day 3 again. I think I mentioned it before, of no diet sodas. I'm happy about that. I'm trying to get a flattering angle. I don't know what the heck this is going to look like when I start looking at it to edit it. But so day 3 of no diet sodas, and then I'm going to try to really, I'm not a big sugar eater, because of course I'm type 2 diabetic, and I have been for 20 years, so I don't eat a lot of sugar. But I love carbs, and carbs are not good for me, and my body doesn't work like it once did. It's not the added weight, which, I mean, yes it is, the added weight does contribute to that, but that's not all of it. My body just does not work like it once did. I still think I make a little bit of insulin, but my body doesn't use it correctly. So I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to go more low carb, but I don't know about the high fat. I just feel really uncomfortable about that. So I'm trying to do kind of a low carb, medium fat, just a more healthier diet with real food. We're bad to eat processed food just for the ease and convenience. We're busy, we're gone a lot, you know, we have things to do with the kids, and So I think I'm a little lazy, that's true. And so we don't really do the prep that we should do. And I'm going to tell you, my husband he does not help. Let's just say that. He does not help. You know what was on his list? I'm headed to the grocery store. Milk and chocolate syrup. So he is a meat and potatoes eater. He doesn't really care for a lot of green vegetables. He wants more of the beans, the corn, the more starchy type vegetables that really are not good for a diabetic. So sometimes I think I just give up because it's easier to fix one meal, but I've got to do something different. I've got to do something different because, you know, I'm too young. I have grandkids and I want to spend some time with them, and I have not had any serious diabetic related issues other than some neuropathy in my feet, and that's serious enough. I mean, it's not to the point that like I can't feel hot or cold or you know, feel pain or anything like that. It's not that, and I don't want it to get worse than that. So my point is that I'm trying to say is I don't want there to be bigger problems than what I'm already having. So that's my life update. I don't have a lot of subscribers and really don't think I'll get many subscribers. I'm kind of dull and boring. I do this mostly for myself and for my family. You know, I think I've mentioned before, I have a dad who has dementia, Alzheimer's, and you know, that's a fear of mine, and I guess I'm making these videos a little bit so I can document what's going on in my life, so maybe I can look back and remember things if I need to. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to turn this off because I am now at my grocery store, and I am gonna park and go in. So I hope this finds those of you that watch me well, and that things are going well in your life. I still watch a lot of YouTubers. I have my favorites. I've cut down a lot because I just don't have the time, and I really don't want to spend all my time in front of a computer. So I've kind of quit watching YouTube like I once did, except for my very favorites. So again, hope y'all are doing well. Y'all take care. And I've already gone to 13 minutes. Boy, I can never keep anything short, can I? Y'all take care. Bye-bye.